of the thousands, the miracle I set gold. A dream among the few, the reasons that we bend, the situation anew among the leaders of pretend. Look upon this man and tell me, does it make you feel sick? Look upon these people and tell me, does it make you feel sick? Whispers in the night, caked in blood. From once you started a fight, down everything that you've done. A dream among the few, the reasons that we bend, the situation anew among the leaders of pretend. Look upon this man and tell me, does it make you feel sick? Look upon these people and tell me, does it make you feel sick? I feel so fucking Look at us now, look at them, they are our leaders of pretending. Does it make you feel sick? We are so fucking sick! Yeah! Look upon this man and tell me, does it make you feel sick? Look upon these people and tell me, does it make you feel sick? Yeah! We are so fucking sick! Yeah! Does it make you feel sick?
All right, my Chooms, welcome back. We are going to jump back into Cyberpunk 2077. This is not the stream you're looking for. This is not going to be a gamer playing a game. This is going to be me, Moss, living in Night City. I'm going to be taking notes. I'm going to be meandering. I'm going to be doing stuff that may not be entertaining at all. So this may not be the stream for you. And that's not the way you normally would start a stream, is by saying, hey, you might be in the wrong place, but realize that I'm going to be here just meandering through the game like I normally do, especially after multiple playthroughs. I'm very familiar with Night City. I am not a 100%er. I am not going to follow breadcrumbs. I will have displays and HUD elements up to help make the stream enjoyable for those that want to stick around. But I really do enjoy the conversation. So what I'm looking for is maybe to find a group of people that really have a passion for Cyberpunk 2077 and come in and talk about the things that we see and just enjoy sort of being immersed in everything it has to offer. So I'm going to be taking a ton of notes, and sort of the way that I do that is I will be utilizing a Excel and a Word file, and I've got a couple of things going already. Let me see if I can bring that up for you. Let me see. I will bring this up for you, and I'm going to get the text going here. Let me share it and get the right thing up. All right, so this is the database. This is what I have been compiling over many years since the game was launched in 2020. And I've taken little bits of information when I can. I can't capture it all, and there is so much to capture, but this is sort of one of a very small bit of information that I've been gathering. I'm going to zoom in here just for ease of reading. I do have a couple of other details. I have this column is the name of just one of the tabs, and it's for the tasks that we have when we're on a particular gig. So this is the name column. This is the tasks that come up and pop over on the right side of the screen. This is some of the NPCs that get involved, some of the details to describe it, and then any extra words. So I'm going to have those off to the right, but we're going to be focused primarily so you can see this list here. So this heist, and what I might do is put my screen over on the opposite side just to make it easier. So let me transition back over to this screen so I can manipulate. I'll put my screen over here. And then I'm going to mirror that screen. Just trying to get my camera sized right. Try to grab the corner here, size it up. Okay, now we're going to fade back, and then this will be, again, this is a mirrored image. Everything that was on one side is now on the other side, just so that when I'm working on it and I'm here, I am looking at the screen and it makes a little bit more sense. So actually that doesn't make any sense, does it? Because it wouldn't matter, would it? Because I'm looking straight at the computer screen. I'm not looking at the game itself. So let's transition that back, and we'll slide it over a little bit more. The red is hurting your eyes. Does it really? This red hurts your eyes? I thought red is the most comfortable color for your eyes. Like, it's not, because otherwise it would be a white screen and it would flood. Let's say that you were watching this in the comfort of your room, and I had this white blaring light. It would illuminate your whole room. It does for me. Does it hurt your eyes? So what I might do is I will take all of the text and turn all the text white. I'm trying to make it to where it doesn't flood light into my room, or because it would essentially just blind me. So let me see if I can make something that's more comfortable for the viewer. I appreciate the feedback. So let's go and make the text white. Is that easier? Because I know the black was very, like, probably uncomfortable. Nah, red is very hard to look at. So what if it's a red background with white text? Well, it's like red is less straining on your eyes. Just the frequency that is red light is less straining on your eyes. Now, it might be a different color to look at, and it might seem odd, but red is the less strained color. I think it's something with that frequency. But again, everybody is different, so I'm not trying to discount your discomfort. If it's discomforting, then I'll try to change it to make it like a rosa pink background. Okay. Well, since you're the only one here, I will accommodate your wishes. I think for the vast majority of people, red is a more relaxing and less straining color for the eyes. But when it has to do with text, that's why I like if what was that first VR headset that Nintendo made? Virtual Boy, like all the light was red. And I was like, oh, they actually got that right. Because imagine looking at it, I mean, for long periods of time. I think if it was any color, if any one color, red is the least, like if that's the only color you're seeing, red is the probably the preferred. So let me see about changing this to a lighter color. What I don't want to do is, so I'll probably go back to black text. Just it's easier for me to read. And again, I might go back to the red just because the primary reason is just so that it doesn't illuminate. So now I've probably got a pink light on my face. Rosa pink background. All right, well, there is the color. Hopefully it is more comfortable to viewers. Once I get more of a consensus, it would be appreciated for the feedback, but thank you, Eldon, for giving me that info. Maybe white is a little bit bettered. I don't know. All right, so we are currently on the Street Kid, and I'm going to get the game audio going here.
I can pay it.
And then we're going to get the game and my camera here. So we'll be going back and forth between this screen and the other one. Now, what I see on this screen, I'm curious how easy it is to see. Now I've got my monitor here, and I've got another monitor here, and it looks very dark to me, but my screen itself is okay to go. All right, let's get relaxed and settled in. Thanks so much, Eldon, for coming by. I know it's getting late in the day for you, so thank you for taking some time to come over and share some of it with me. All right, so this is a completely new run. I went ahead and started over. I wanted to get a better build, and the only way I would really be able to do that is to completely start over.
Got a seg?
Sorry. Slow night?
Don't even start. I'm not gonna make the rent this month. I don't want to even think about my brat's school fees.
We met before. Don't recognize you.
I just asked for a smoke. Jesus.
Is she a... Oh, do I not have...
I can afford. If you knew.
Oh, that's interesting.
Money's got
I
nothing
like
to do
black words on white backgrounds. It just feels natural.
Exactly.
Yeah, like if I did... Let's see here. Like... Black lettering on a white background is very, very bright for me. And this might be because 26 years flying in a helicopter, you do not want a white, bright light because it will destroy your night vision. So I've always gotten used to a very low screen or a black screen with maybe green lettering, but at a very low light. So if I went over to this and changed this to be a white background, you'll see, like, maybe I could even make it gray. Wait, I might be able to make this. I think my computer can do almost like a paper color, and it won't be like a bright light for me.
So, what did? I can pay it.
Maybe like there. It's more of a gray. All right, we'll go with that just for the comfort of the viewer. And we'll go here and make sure that all those are highlighted. All right. All right, so we'll go back to a white background with black text. Just input from our friend Eldon. I think I might have even gravitated towards the red because Cyberpunk has a lot of red in it. But yeah, we'll keep it this way. So primarily what I'm doing for viewers that don't already know is this database is to help me keep track of how gigs are presented to the player. I'm currently on this one right here. Leave the bar. So I've left the bar, and now we are go to Embers, and I'm going to be tracking all of this data. It's going to be a lot of data to collect. It's going to make the game longer, which to me is not that bad of a deal. But I hope you're doing well, Eldon. Again, thank you for your time. Always appreciate the feedback. Normally, I think when I get these streams going, I start to get into my own little world here. Alright, let's go back to game.
The cybernetic god comes to devour its children.
Talk to the people in Santo. Tell them to be ready.
Yes, Padre.
Alright, so now we have Talk to Padre.
Who do we have here? We? Long time. Didn't know you were around.
Okay, so I'm not going to go back and forth through the entirety
we're
of
not
the stream.
finished.
I don't want it to be jarring for the viewer, but I'll share from time to time.
Sebastian Ibarra. Haven't changed a smidge.
No one calls me by my name anymore. Almost forgotten how it sounds.
How are things, Padre?
The same. Haywood. Nothing ever changes here. I'd rather hear about you.
Yep, no place like home. Got back from Atlanta a few weeks ago.
See, you got a good down-home welcome.
Now, that's something to also consider, is V as a street kid says, hey, I just got back from Atlanta. Now, Cyberpunk Orion is the next game in the series, and there is a up in the air, where are we going to be visiting? What's the next city? And Atlanta has come up a couple of times. LA, it could be any city really. And I believe it is only 1 to 2 years after the events of Cyberpunk 2077. So not massive advancements in technology, and we're not like, you know, I mean, we're obviously able to get to space in this game, but it's not like we're in the 3000s. We're still in the 2000s. So not going to be huge leaps in technology, and things will feel familiar, but Atlanta is one of the possible locations that we could be going to. Have you watched the new War of the Worlds movie? When you say new, the newest that I know of is the one with Tom Cruise. And while it is nice, it's still too Hollywoodified, I guess, or the current state of Hollywood with the bombastic and the explosions and Jerry Bruckheimer kind of storytelling. And I think it was a Steven Spielberg film, and I might need to go back and watch it again because it's been a while. I still prefer the classic. I like Orwell's, like, even the radio like broadcast. To listen to that thing, just sit in a dark room, maybe just shut your eyes and listen to the Orwell's original like broadcast, because it actually like brought fear to the people that were listening, because they thought it was an actual broadcast and they thought they were actually being invaded. And just the listening to it and just imagining what they may have been thinking, the ones that didn't tune in for the, hey, welcome to War of the Worlds, this broadcast will be a fictional tale, this is not real, it does not bring any terror to your daily lives. And then it would go into the show, but then other people would tune in, and they're coming down from the sky, and they're landing right in front of me. Oh my god. And it would be just like, oh my god, what's happening? That's actually a pretty cool way of looking. Oh no. Oh no. What about a cyberpunk game in Berlin? Yeah, like cyberpunk in any other place would be cool. I don't know whether or not, because I think like Japan would be cool, but I think Japan has been overdone. I think there are so many games in Japan. Nothing against Japan. I love Japan, but yeah, like a Berlin, yeah. Like, what would a cyberpunk game look like in Scotland or Ireland? That would be great. Oh no, the new movie is with Ice Cube. It's an absolute disgrace to the source material. I agree with you on. Wait, there's a new War of the Worlds and Ice Cube is in it? Wait, what? Man, I have been away from the Pyongyang Gangnam Style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey! Like, I could see it done, and I think the Polish team, now I know the team working on the next Cyberpunk game is based in Boston, Massachusetts, here in the United States. I think they did that for a couple of reasons, that because there's some censorship going on in the EU, and Poland is in the EU. I wonder if they're trying to circumnavigate some of the restrictions for, and again, Cyberpunk is an adult game, a mature game. Witcher is an adult game, a mature game. Now, I'm not saying adult content in the sense of sexualization, but there's going to be violence, there's going to be sexualized things, there's going to be like political satire in the setting. So I would be interested to see what a team from the United States, now primarily I think a Polish team, would do in a different city, because when they originally made Night City, I believe they had based it off of LA or New York, and they got that grindy, cringe, like fringe style of those cities torn asunder. So even some of the things that they talked about in interviews, they say, we put all these homeless people in Night City, and if you look at the homeless in Night City, it's not all that bad. Real cities in New York, heck, in California, cities are a heck of a lot worse. Like, very, very bad. And when they were talking about, we thought we were being like really dark and cringe, like really going over the limit. Like, no, this is pretty subdued compared to what it is in the real world. So it'd be interesting to see their take on a different country from a team that primarily doesn't live there. That's sort of how they did in Poland. Like, the team was all Polish team. Maybe they had a couple of American, and they could have been diverse. So yeah, I'm rambling. Yeah, broadcast version is really good because they had to tell a story in such a way that the mind made the picture, the mind made the images, and the mind can create things that are vastly more complex and layered than what is shown on the screen. Now, sure, that can give you an emotional way, and it's like, that's the way it is. But it's nice to sometimes have a little bit of imagination in the mind. Okay, so the call of the city. Night City is where legends are born. All you gotta do is seize the opportunities it offers, and eventually everyone will have to start paying attention. I think this particular one, I'm just gonna, like, piss off Johnny the whole time.
How was it back east?
Certainly a way.
Tell you later. Got something on my plate.
How about you fill me in now? We'll give you a ride. Marcus, let's go.
I mean, I think as a storyteller, depending on where you start, like imagine a writer of a book crafting their storytelling skills. Would that person who had started from that way of telling a story be able to transition into film? And is their master, let's say they're a master in their craft of writing a story, that with words tells the reader a story, and while the words are there, there's still a visual responsibility or ask from the author for the reader to visualize what the words are trying to describe. Radio broadcasts and shows like Orwell did had to create it through words, the heard word, the spoken word, and be able to create an image as well. So now, if you look at a filmmaker, and just think the writer to a filmmaker, or a writer to a audio book or story like War of the Worlds, the broadcast version, would they be able to transition smoothly? Sure, maybe they could tell a story, but can they tell it in a way that the reader got the story different than the way a listener would get the story versus the way that a movie does? Now, the movie's got silent film, right? You had to kind of imagine the tone that they were trying to get. They had to do a lot more acting. Now, would a writer be able to smoothly transition to becoming a filmmaker? And in reverse, would a filmmaker be able to make a transition into writing a really good book? You'd think that all of those are the same. It's storytelling. So, and again, I know I ramble here, but I think I'm trying to shift my streams. And because Cyberpunk is sort of this hub for me, and it is such an amazing place to just inhabit, I could sit here for hours and just talk about the design and what is going on out there in the city. And I could stay right here and have hours upon hours of conversation. I've got pages upon pages of data that kind of bring the imagination, up. And I hear that you say there's a new War of the Worlds movie, and I don't know if I'm trying to say it's a concerning trend. Like, well, let's take a name that has such a gravity to it and not have to worry about good storytelling because it's War of the Worlds. I look at Cyberpunk 2077 and even the Witcher series, or even Dolmen, or even these new stories that really have to work their asses off to get their story across, and it comes across in such a special way that Ice Cube, it sounds really weird, but I haven't seen the movie, so I shouldn't judge it, but I'll take your word that they didn't use the source material. I am a little reserved, and I don't want to have anything spoiled as they start to slowly trickle out information on Cyberpunk Orion. But CD Projekt Red making Cyberpunk 2077, they did that with sharing things to the industry and the fans, which they have learned not to do. Don't promise something and not be able to deliver. I would say that Cyberpunk Orion, whatever it is that they're creating, I hope that they do it in a way that it is theirs and we get to see their storytelling, and not, I know that they're somewhat influenced by every bit of feedback that comes their way. It's like, make sure we have this, make sure we have that, oh my gosh, I don't have this, oh my gosh, I don't have that. Even me, I bitch and complain with some of the difficulty in this game, but it doesn't matter. It's the game that they made, and that's what I want. Now, you're saying that War of the Worlds is not, using the source material. That's shame on them. Oh yeah, you're a Tekken fan, And if you, I know I'm rambling, I know, and I'm gonna bounce around here. There's a Tekken board game currently live, and I'm gonna share it with you if it's something of interest to you. And actually, I need to go back in there and back it. So I think I don't want to share too much. I don't think I can. Let's make sure none of my personal information is up here. I'll try to zoom in here on the screen. Alright. Gonna go back here. Zoom out a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna bring this Tekken board game up. Try to get it shared. Give me a quick second here. I know that I probably should have had this ready. Window capture. Okay. Let's go to Tekken the board game. Okay. Let's bring the camera, make sure it's on the top. Put me as much out of the way as possible. I have to remember that I'm in the top left. Alright, so let's transition here. Alright, so this is the new Tekken board game by the same development team, Go On Board, that made the Cyberpunk board game and the Witcher board game. And they've now made a Tekken board game. And it's currently live. It's got another 7 days to go. I'm going to scroll up here to the top. So this is the Tekken board game. These are all the characters in the core game. And again, this is by Go On Board. Let's see if I can get there. By Go On Board right here. And this is the game. So it comes with a core game if you back it. It comes with this exclusive box with Devil Kazuya. Make sure this is coming up on screen. It comes with the tournament expansion, some exclusive contents, Azazel, Devil Kazuya, Coliseum of Fate, Elegant Palace, Fallen Destiny. I know, Eldon, you'll probably be fully aware of some of these elements, but I'm just going to kind of scroll through this. I'll zoom out where I need to if I feel like it's not capturing everything, but it's a 1 versus 1 out of the core box, but you can play up to as many as 8 people on this board. The miniatures are excellent. Go On Board's done a really good job with it. Now, it's not going to be this hyper detailed. These are renders on a computer. Resin characters might get this kind of detail, but these are going to be plastic PVC, pressure molded, and then assembled later. But it's a very quick game. Just it's kind of a rock paper scissors. You know, that's a very basic way of looking at it, but you kind of guess what move I'm going to do, and you try to respond with face down cards, and then you flip them over at the same time, and you try to see if you can block or. But again, I want to step back and allow Go On Board to kind of make the game that they want to make. Now, they're going to take a lot of feedback from people, and they're going to change things. They did for the Cyberpunk 2077 game as well, and they changed things based on people's constructive and not so constructive feedback. So I'm sure the people of the people that watched War of the Worlds are probably giving them a ton of constructive feedback. Sorry, I missed some of the stuff you said. I think a good example for what you're talking about are the movie adaptation of Stephen King novels. King approves a lot of them while not participating in their production. Yeah, there is some. I also have to realize and make note of seeing something different. Like, source material is a stepping stone, but to be true to the source material is honoring the source, the author, the originator of that story, but taking a different view of it and doing it in a different way is okay as well, because it surprises the viewer. It's like, well, War of the Worlds is so famous, most moviegoers, old and new, may have already seen it, and to do something different might surprise them. All right, again, I'm going to scroll through a couple of these scenes. I know it's something that Eldon would be interested in, but again, no obligation to watch. I know you're getting to the end of the day. Characters are Jin, Kazuya, King, Paul, Jack 8, Yoshimitsu, Asuka, Nina, and then stages are Sanctum, Urban Square, Descent into Subconscious, and Into the Stratosphere. That's just the core game. The core game is just the starter set, you know, a collector's starter set. They do actually sell just 2 fighters in a box, and that's what's going to come to retail, but this is for Kickstarter backers, so a crowdfunding platform that allows people to get a little bit of extra ahead of time. But yeah, it's this is made by a team that I adore and respect. When it comes to board games, for me, this is my From Software. I love their style. This is the starter set, so it comes with Jin and Kazuya, and you can just buy this one set, sit down, and play. I think that's a great model. But for me, I'm going to be getting everything. I'm going to be getting... They haven't added the all-in yet. Right now they have... You can back at... it's about $80. What is that in US? What is $80 for US? For Euro? But they do have, I think, 6 expansions now. So they got expansion 1. Comes with Jun, Leroy, Xiaoyu, and Panda. Expansion number 2 comes with Heihachi, Reina, Lee, and... What was that last one? Is it Kuma? Oh yeah, it is Kuma. I was like, well, that character doesn't seem familiar. I don't know her, but Leo, Lily. And I don't know the last guy, Shahen? Yeah, some of these characters are beyond me. Lydia, Eddie, Victor, Raven. Expansion 4, Expansion 5. Alyssa, I'm excited about Alyssa. Lars, Claudio, Zafina, Law, Harang, Steve. There was a comment, and you know, people that come in and do these Kickstarters, they want everything to be perfect. They want everything to be what they want. And I know there was some complaints about these expansion boxes having characters that nobody wants. And one commenter made is like, I bet you're going to have Law in one box and Harang in a different box. Well, nope. They're both in one box. So I think that's a very cool way to just stick it to them. Oh, expansion 7. That might be the final expansion. Dragunov. Is that how you say it? Dragunov and Brian. But I'm sure, like, we still have 7 days to go. They're probably going to put all of these, you know, an all-in bundle, and so you can save even more money. Yep. Anyway, sorry. I ramble. I share. Do a little show and tell. But it's really a cool board game they've got going there. And they're coming up with a new Witcher board game. It's going to be The Witcher Legacy. All right, let's jump in the car.
So where to?
The Glen. Drop me off at Embers.
Front door?
Take the ramp back of the bar. Show you where to stop.
You heard her, Marcus. Your return to NC has been good? Busy already?
2 years gone by. Not much has changed.
You know Haywood. It has strong roots, ever watered by the same blood. Now, tell me about you.
I'll pick up something here and there. Nothing major. But I'm getting by. Appreciate the concern.
So, Atlanta didn't turn out like you expected, huh?
As you can see, I'm back. If it had been better there, wouldn't have left.
Maybe it'll all work out for the best.
Shit.
Stop the car.
What's going on?
Business. You carrying?
Always.
Sebastian Ibarra. Looks like it's my lucky day
What do you want?
to settle our biz once and for all. Got an offer for you, Patty, so listen up. Get the fuck out of Vista. Pull your boys off the street. I'll give you the Glen. Done deal. No more restless nights. See how generous I can be? Well, Patty...
One more fucking word.
Stay out of this. I don't know you.
And I don't know you, which means you're worth shit around here and capable of even less. Well, anything else?
It seems our conversation has come to a close.
Careful, Padre. Never know who's got a barrel at your six. You neither, shit bucket.
Marcus, please. I am pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots. Still have the gift. So many of the little shits left around here. Their spines go soft when they look down a barrel.
Who is that?
No one important. He'll be gone in a week's time. Another will come in his place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did. And he will pay for doing so.
Pull up here.
Right here. I'll just strap down below.
Here, before you go.
Your number?
Could be useful. Maybe we can also work together again. Take ourselves back 2 years.
Thanks, Padre. Gotta go.
So go with God.
Or I'll be damned.
Well, I be damned. All right, let's take the elevator to the garage. Now I'm gonna have my screen up here. Take the elevator to the garage.
Oh, fuck.
Now I think in this particular game I'm going to keep one of everything. One of every type of weapon, one of every type of junk, everything. And I'm only going to sell excess.
V? Status.
Find
On
the
location.
Rayfield.
About to find your man.
Rick's one of the good guys, you'll see. I trust him like a brother.
Yeah, so you said.
Yeah? Something I can help you with?
You, Rick?
Yep. You with Kirk?
Yep.
Cameras are blind. You got 20 minutes.
$20. Is that actual? Man, how do people even get in here? Like, can't even walk sideways. Whoa.
Kirk? I see the ride.
Your moment to shine, kiddo.
Disable the lock
Good luck.
using Kirk's device.
Let's take this piece of wonder tech for a whirl.
You're a woman of little faith. See? We're rich. Now fire her up and call me when you're underway. Tell you where to go.
Wow. And it's cool that this car is like one of the first like extremely expensive items that are kind of presented to the player, because eventually you can buy one of these. And it's not as expensive as I thought it would be, at least the first iteration of it, because I think it's 100,000 eddies. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I have 288 eddies to my name, but that'll change over time. I'll eventually own one of these.
Looks like this will be a cool breeze.
But I think that's also maybe just for the Corpo player run, because they like fine things.
Get the
What
fuck out.
Fuck up.
Get the fuck out.
Talk to the thief.
Wow,
Fuck!
you can drive. Now out.
What are you doing?
Que chingados?
NCPD, drop your weapons.
Don't move! You're under arrest!
Stay where you are!
Hands where I can see them. Nice and slow.
On the ground, motherfuckers, now!
Jackie Wells, my old pal from the hood. See you haven't grown an ounce wiser.
Hey! Detective Stintz. Been a while, huh?
Inspector Stitz.
Same shit.
Speaking of, your mug's familiar too. Come on, spit it out. I'm waiting. Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here. Looks like I was right. Rat got your tongue?
You know fuck all about me.
Truth hurts, huh? Just watch your tone. I'm not a patient man.
Hey, come on, Stintz. Give us a break, huh? You lock us up, let's just jerk off till trial. And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Hell, standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, they'll probably be out early.
Are these the thieves?
Fuck,
Ordinary street trash.
Got him in custody, Mr. Fujioka. We'll be taking him now.
It's a waste of effort. I have no time to testify or play at an investigation.
Suggesting we let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the sea. Cuff leg's broken so this trash doesn't float.
You heard him.
Fuck.
Schmack.
Motherfucker.
I feel like this is the fastest
Honestly, for a sec there, things looked
life
iffy.
path.
Wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
Man, same. Stentz is out to get people. Wound tight. Though he does have a little honor left.
Really think his sense of honor saved us?
Well, and the fact he's Haywood born and bred like us.
If I hadn't come, you'd be cruising Night City in sexy wheels right now.
Nah, it was all my fault.
Wait, what?
Pigs didn't waddle in out of nowhere. My tech must have triggered the alarm.
So, maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
I know you. You hang at the Coyote.
Coyote.
Wait, Wells? Like, Mama Wells? Thought I recognized the name.
She's my blood, all right. Coyote's her dive. It's strange you and I never met before.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe owes him big, and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Gotta wonder about Pepe letting slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Heard what they say.
Pepe.
He's backed by cartels.
Cartels? No, listen. I know those cartel types, and I guarantee you, none of them have even heard of Kirk. El Cabron's gotta learn. He don't do people in Haywood dirty. Come on, let's go have some lunch.
Lunch?
You would not believe my mama's chili. Best in town. Getting one of my good feelings.
But what?
About us. Sense of kind of chemistry, you know? Come on. I'm fucking starved.
Okay, food it is. Let's go.
Montage.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon they say. But you can only be a Major League player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first. AC's Legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard.
The graveyard.
Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Militech. Jack, we're talking classified military-grade tech here. How did you get it?
T-Bug. And our girl made a couple adjustments.
Why? Thinks she knows better?
Nah. Said it didn't suit her, style. You'll see what I mean.
You know, every time I come up to this tutorial, I'm actually torn. Because I like to experience as much as I can based on what I see as the character. And even the tutorial is kind of really cool. It's the way it's done. Is you're doing a brain dance or a VR. And Bug's a part of it. Now there are enough, I can't pause, but there are enough times where characters, beloved characters that are given such attention to detail and so well-rounded that they don't stick around for long. They don't stick around long enough. I mean, obviously, they're kind of... There's got to be a choice, and maybe there was a choice made whenever they brought on specific characters to be the center stage for the story that they're trying to tell. But Jackie, Evelyn, T-Bug, like, even Dexter Deshawn. I mean, we hate Dexter for what he does to V, what he does to, you know, his mercenaries as a fixer. But you don't spend enough time with some of these characters, and this is one area of the game, while it is a tutorial, still gives you more time with T-Bug. Now, these are characters that, if we were allowed to do whatever we wanted to do, and we were able to, like, romance, I could see myself romancing T-Bug.
This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Man, Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move! Hope you're ready to bust ass through this fascist playground.
I feel like the...
Well, we doing this?
Yeah, again, we don't get to spend much time with T-Bug at all, so this is time with her. I mean, but there's so many characters.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm-up.
Oh, practice makes perfect is actually a mission that I should probably be tracking. Let's get over there to gigs. Practice.
V, you're not a gaunt-brained Militech recruit.
Perfect.
Get moving.
Alright, and then this one is... Alright, so I missed a couple of steps here. quite sure why I'm unable to click on that one. Oh, interesting. My cursor is not synced up. That's weird. Alright, give me a quick second. I'm gonna restart the program. For some reason my cursor was not linked up, which was quite weird. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Oh, wow, that really stuttered my stream as well. My stream might be frozen. Camera looks frozen. Yep, looks like my stream got froze. Let's go check everything here. That was all from the XL. It's frozen on my screen, but it looks like it's going live. Oh, that is weird. That's funky. So I can see the audio, but my display... Okay, so I'm going to go to Game, Transition. Wow. So what I'm seeing right now is frozen images on my screen, but I'm still able to manipulate it. So this is a bug within OBS. But I can see on my third display, so I've got my game in front of me, I've got my PC here, and then I've got a third display here, and that's my mobile device. And that one is showing everything live. So if I transition back to, let's go game and cam, the two screens that are on my computer are frozen, but all the interface works, and I can see that, well, OBS, that's a massive bug. So I don't know if chat looks like it's okay on the display, but everything else is frozen. It's just the two screens. It's the... Here, let me get out of studio mode. Maybe that... Nope, that doesn't help at all. Is there a way to refresh? File... Show recording, show profile, captions, automatic scene switcher, output timer scripts, help, scene collection, edit. This is actually quite weird. Okay, now it seems to be live on the right side. So let's go cam here. Okay, so now my program won, but my preview is frozen. So let's go back. Scale to window. Okay, so my program one is now live, but the preview side of OBS is frozen. So if I go back and forth to studio mode, wow, this is sorry, I'm gonna be messing around here because I can't manipulate the stream, unfortunately. Okay, really it's just the preview side I can't see now, but the live one. So I apologize. This is a first for me. Not sure how to refresh the screen. I think if I hit the X button, that would end everything. So let's go with share. I don't know how I can't see what it is that I'm doing on OBS. Let's close the chat box. So I see the game is live, game and cam. Let's transition to that one. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with the live version. I cannot see what the preview is, but hopefully that's doable. Like if I ever went back to share, I don't know what I'd be sharing. I'm sharing the screen, but I'm not sharing. It looks like what happened was Excel crashed and then crashed a bunch of other stuff. Let's go back over here. So now that's up, but my preview side is not showing, which is unfortunate. Okay, now let's go back to game and cam. Okay. There's no way to refresh. Hide, blending, lock preview. Okay, there's a lock preview. Let's unlock that. Preview scaling, canvas. Preview scaling, scale to window. Yeah, I have no idea. Sorry for the delay and the distraction there. It looks like OBS preview has crashed, and that's when I'm in studio mode, and when I come out of studio mode, I'm frozen in what was in the preview mode. But I'm looking at my stream and it looks like it's okay on that end, so again, I do apologize. Alright, shoot all the targets. Yeah, this is what happens when you try to do multiple things, I guess. Walk the line, practice makes perfect. Shoot all the targets.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch? Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron.
Pick up a weapon.
Quit standing around and take cover.
Eliminate all targets. All enemies. Sorry, I'll get back to the game here. Press to crouch and hide behind cover. Cover can protect you from enemy fire.
You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
Take the inhaler. Use the inhaler to
Come on, don't need you hurt. Head to the training area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some Chooms with him this time. You know what to do, dude.
eliminate all enemies.
Dream work, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on.
Step onto the platform.
V, you're not a gonk-brained Militech recruit. Get moving.
No, but I am an archivist. Complete all training
Hacking's the
modules.
next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
Modules.
Need a handwritten invite?
Open your scanner. Scan 2 objects highlighted gold. Scan 2 objects highlighted gold. Scan 2 objects highlighted in gold. Highlighted gold, not highlighted in gold.
Sightseeing?
Maybe.
This training module will teach you how to apply technological tools to combat situations. Jesus, corpo speak can even make hacking sound boring. Well, we doing this? Work a little hack magic on the screen to distract the guard. Corpo trash. Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly. All right, all yours. Take him out. No worries. Try again.
Eliminate the guard. Yeah, they happen. Everything that they're telling you to do happens so quickly, and like you could miss a couple of them. Again, this is just for
Back
me.
to your training, recruit.
Gathering data. That's all it is. It's not anything against the game.
Work a little hack magic on the screen to distract
It's just
the
me
guard.
trying to
Corpo trash.
capture it all.
Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly. All right, all yours. Take him out. Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere.
Pick up the body. Pick up body. See how quickly that one happened? Because it's happening naturally to me because I've played the game so much that it's like, yeah, it just makes sense to pick up the body and then go dump it somewhere. Because, you know, like to leave the area cleaner than when I got it. Hide the body. Sneak up to the guard.
Okay. Now, try to take him down in one slick move.
Take down the guard and hide the body. In one slick move, huh?
You think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun!
Take control of the camera. Hack one of
Now,
the guards.
detonate the grenade.
The guards and use the detonate grenade. Quick hack. Exit camera view. Connect to the access point. Breach protocol. 55 BD 55 BD 55.
See? Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders. In true Militech fashion. Under my wise command, you're a real champ. Take your spot on the podium. V, you're not a gonk-brained Militech recruit. Get moving.
Stop saying the same thing to me, bug.
Not too shabby. Militech's algorithms put you on a decent run. Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills. Or you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not gonna give you any hints or second chances. Well, we doing this?
Okay, so we did hacking, combat basics. I'm gonna go back into combat basics.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, little warm-up.
Combat basics. Because I missed a couple of things there. Pick up the weapon.
Well, we doing this?
Alright, so now we should be able to just go through this. Just check to make sure we got everything. Shoot all the targets.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch? Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron. Quit standing around and take cover. You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
Reanimator or inhaler?
Head to the training area when you're good to go.
Words matter.
Oh, look. Brought some Chooms with him this time. You know what to do, V.
I got a little stuttering there on Xbox. Wow, something's going on here. Is that coming through? It is coming through. Well, something's going on there.
Dream work, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on.
That wasn't my internet. That was just
Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills.
the
Before you
game
finish
itself.
Up, Delta out now.
So, that being said, let's go back over to the Scream sheets. We're going to go bug, glitch.
Need a handwritten invite?
Stuttering frames when completing last task in combat basics VR training at very big tutorial with T-Bug. Alright, just adding in some database stuff here. Alright, so we had combat basics, we've done hacking. Let's do stealth.
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
Go to the window. Tag all the guards. Enter the training area. Hide from the guards, enter the training area. Guards. Sneak to the exit. Now, that hide from the guards essentially happened almost instantaneously. So some of the tasks I feel can be a little fleeting. So there's a little bit of maybe misunderstanding that could happen there. When you enter an enemy's line of sight, their alert indicator will begin to fill. Find cover to avoid detection.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
Move slowly towards the exit. See how that's a little misleading?
Almost, almost. Again, from the top.
That is misleading. Crouch slowly towards the exit.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
Now, this is... Okay, unless I can go this way. Which I don't think I can. Right?
Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that.
Again, I have to move quickly, otherwise I'll be seen. So this is a little misleading. That is not slowly.
Nova, well done. On to the next area.
Training area. Security systems. Keep an eye out for security systems such as turrets and surveillance cameras, which can trigger alarms to alert enemies to your position.
Now the same thing, only with the camera.
Alright, I need to go get some water. So I'm going to pause here real quick. I'll go ahead and bring music on by Vicariously. Again, you can go to Vicariously's SoundCloud page. Link is in the description below. So feel free to drop on over and check out their music. Make sure you leave a comment underneath each of the songs. There's a comment block, and you can tell them what you thought of the music. So this is Vicariously Off. Enjoy. I'll be right back.
Once in my life, for all that was green, I peered through the veil and saw what you didn't want me to see. Now I know, for all that you blamed, it wasn't my fault. And now I know, for all that you claimed, it wasn't my fault. Touch me again with your black tendril hands, and I'll rip that thing right off. Touch me again with your toxic tendril hands, and I'll rip that thing right off. Right fucking off. Once in my life, for all that was red, I listened to your words when you left me for dead. And now I know, for all that you blamed, it wasn't my fault. And now I know, for all that you claimed, it wasn't my fault. Touch me again with your black tendril hands, and I'll rip that thing right off. Touch me I can see it in the arrow of your flame, the way your words twist around with the sound of my name. I can see it when the moment is past, everything we ever were gone in the flash. But you only know my name, and I'll never be the same. In the eye of the storm, because you don't know me anymore. I can feel it in the way, in the look in your face, you're disgusted. And I know by the way that you smile, you were someone I trusted. But you only know my name, and I'll never be the same. In the eye of the storm, because you don't know me anymore. I know you thought you would see it, but I guess you were wrong. We was together, but I was really alone. I can feel the walls closing in, and I know you feel it too. We could only hide it for so long until it started to intrude. I can play my role as the sinner, and you can be the saint. You can paint a pretty picture, but we both know it won't be your fate. 'Cause you only know my name, and I'll never be the same. In the eye of the storm, because you don't know me anymore. Fucking rainbow. Darkness and light play tricks on my mind. There's no use to fight when cruelty is kind. Crossing back and forth over the lines, will I rebuild myself in time? Shadow me, just to set me free. Shadow me, just to get away from me. Love and regret forcing me to my knees. Twisted machinations forcing me to bleed. Crossing back and forth over the lines, will I rebuild myself in time? Shadow me, just to set me free. Shadow me, just to get away from me. Shadow me, just to set me free. Shadow me, just to get away from me. Love and regret forcing me to my knees. Twisted machinations forcing me to bleed. Crossing back and forth over the lines. Will I rebuild myself in time? In time. Shadow me, just to set me free. Shadow me, just to get away from me. Shadow me, just to set me free. Shadow me, just to get away from me. Leave me for dead. I'm better off with a bullet in my fucking head than dealing with you. Neon lights of praise laid to waste in the bed that you made. Look what you fucking made. Look what you fucking made. Dystopia madness. Headhunters at every turn. Cyber psychosis in my veins. When will I ever learn? Dystopia madness. Headhunters at every turn. Cyber psychosis in my veins. When will I ever learn? Bleed the neon. Watch it trickle down, encase the freon. Liquid madness in my fucking eyes. Dystopia madness. Headhunters at every turn. Cyber psychosis in my veins. When will I ever learn? Dystopia madness. Headhunters at every turn. Cyber psychosis in my veins. When will I ever learn? Jack in, download, set the chargers. This bitch is ready to blow. Dystopia madness. Headhunters at every turn. Cyber psychosis in my veins. When will I ever learn? Dystopia madness. Headhunters at every turn. Cyber psychosis in my veins. When will I ever learn? There is just one thing I couldn't live without. If you thought it was your love, you might be full of doubt. There is just one thing I am certain of. If you thought it was nothing, I have news for you, love. Time screaming out across the horizon. I found my dreams falling into the light.
right. Let's get back at it. That was The Horizon by Vicariously. Thanks so much to I was going to say Verizon. Vicariously for allowing me the opportunity to stream their music while playing Cyberpunk 2077. My preview mode on OBS is still frozen. I am unsure how I can refresh that. My live program feed seems to be showing just fine. Let's get the game back going. I'm going to bring up the volume for my voice audio right where it needs to be. Bring the game audio up just a little bit more. Go ahead and mute the desktop in case we get any noises from the computer. My controller timed out just as I reached for it. There's like, you're not playing with me. Alright. Okay, so we want to tag the camera like we have been everything else. Alright, so tag the camera was the last one. And I've been taking data down here, so tag camera. And again, just for any new viewers, this is what I'm working on here. I'm going to move my screen over to the other side. You know what the funny thing is I can't manipulate the preview side of OBS because that is frozen. And I think if I close OBS, let me minimize it and bring it back up to see if it refreshes. Nope. Okay, so I cannot edit my screen, otherwise I'd put it over on the preview side, or I'd come out of studio mode and manipulate, but I can't because it's doing something extremely odd. What if I came and put it into a windowed mode? Nope, that doesn't do anything. Full screen doesn't do anything. So the only way that I can see what's going on is looking over at the live feed on my mobile device. I'm using as a third screen, but the preview side of OBS is not letting me, it does not show me a live preview. It's a frozen preview from hours ago, or whenever this started to go south. Alright, so let me go back to here. I'm going to move this down to the bottom now that my screen is up here, and I'll try to keep everything down at the bottom. Alright, so tag the camera, and now reach the exit. And again, I'm not going to do this for every time, but just so those new viewers that might have stopped in kind of see what it is that I'm doing here on the computer. Reach the exit without being detected by the camera. Alright, again, I'll only do that from time to time. Alright, we're going to transition back to the game. That's the wrong one. Alright. Alright, reach the exit without being detected by the camera. Should be pretty simple. You know, in Metal Gear Solid, I would have like gone around this way. I could go under it, right? Because it doesn't seem to look straight down.
Nice work today.
Okay, step onto
Just
the platform.
stand on the platform to exit the sim. All right, some advanced combat techniques for dessert. Then we wrap this party up.
Alright, so we did combat basics, we did hacking, and we did stealth. Now we're going to do advanced combat. Advanced combat.
Well, we doing this?
Yeah. She is very attractive. Yes, I'm looking you up and down. Too bad she doesn't say something. Like, we gonna do this? Advanced
Time
combat.
to get down and dirty in close quarter combat.
Enter the arena. Yeah, I know that I took a break there, but now I need a bathroom break. I went down to get some water and I just walked around a little bit. I'm gonna have to go take a quick restroom break. So Vicariously is back on. Let me get the audio up on desktop. And again, I'm not sure if the music was up last time because I might have had it all the way down, so I do apologize. But this should work this time.
Midnight illusions, constant intrusions awaken me from your pit of despair. Starlight crimson confusion of my sudden infusion. This isn't the average game of truth or dare. May the bridges I burn light my way. May the anchors I toss be the ones to help me stay. Mama said I was always a ghost, that I was made for a haunting. I should have known better, cause I loved you the most, that I was just for flaunting. Mama said I was always a ghost, that I was made for a haunting. I should have known better, cause I loved you the most, that I was just for flaunting. Emerald extractions, neon attractions, bleeding stardust straight into the air. Subordinate infractions, subservient reactions, crying out how it's just not fair. May the bridges I burn light my way. May the anchors I toss be the ones to help me stay. Mom said I was always a ghost, that I was made for a haunting. I should have known better, cause I loved you the most, that I was just for flaunting. Mom said I was always a ghost, that I was made for a haunting. I should have known better, cause I loved you the most, that I was just for flaunting. Sudden infusions, distant illusions of all we once were. Black market attractions and heartbreak reactions. Will you ever learn? May the bridges I burn light my way. May the anchors I toss be the ones to help me stay. Mom said I was always a ghost, that I was made for a haunting. I should have known better, cause I loved you the most, that I was just for flaunting. Mom said I was always a ghost, that I was made for a haunting. I should have known better, cause I loved you the most, that I was just for flaunting. Mama said I was always a ghost, that I was made for a haunting. I should have known better, cause I loved you the most, that I was just for flaunting. Mama said I was always a ghost, that I was made for a haunting. I should have known better, cause I loved you the most, that I was just for flaunting. maybe anchors I toss keep me from going astray.
All right. I do apologize for the transitions because my preview side of OBS is frozen right now. I can't see what it is that I'm going to be bringing over, so it's a little bit more challenging, and I'll try to do better next time, and hopefully OBS will do better next time. It was something with running XL. XL had a little bit of a hiccup, and then it just seemed to freeze all of my my systems here for OBS. Alright, so we're back in it. Again, I'm taking a lot of notes here on the side, so that will be what you see me doing. Alright, so we have enter the arena. I think we're going to do some combat. Punch, punch. Alright, hit the enemy 3 times with fast attacks. Hit the enemy 3 times with fast attacks. Where you going? Hit the enemy with a combo attack. Wow, you really moved far back here. Hit the enemy with a strong attack. Attacking continuously drains stamina. Fast attacks and strong attacks have different stamina costs. Combo attacks deal more damage with each successive hit, but at the cost of more stamina. Yes. And now hit the blocking enemy 3 times with fast attacks. Hit the blocking enemy 3 times with fast attacks.
Let's bump things up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks.
Break the enemy's blocking stance with a strong attack. Break the enemy blocking stance with a strong attack. Now, see, this is one of those things that, you know, I've gotten so used to fighting in a specific way that I sometimes forget that strong attacks do break the enemy's blocking stance, and that helps considerably when you're playing the boxing. Beat the Brat, I believe, is the gig's name. If he's blocking, just hit him with a strong attack. Block 3 enemy attacks.
dull bit coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing them.
Stamina cost for blocking. When you are hit while blocking, the attack will consume part of your stamina. If your stamina drops to 0, your blocking stance will break. Block 2 strong attacks. Counter an enemy attack 2 times.
Now this fool loses his footing every time he swings. Use that. Get in there and land a counterpunch.
Dodge 3 enemy attacks.
Fool. I like that. V, want to see this fool punch in air next. Don't let him land anything.
He still hit me. Defeat the enemy.
You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you no more. This is the part where you face your final test.
Kick him while he's down.
Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
Defeat the enemy.
Focus, V.
Didn't seem like I was blocking anything.
No worries. Try again.
This one's interesting. So, does blocking just before they strike?
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
Step in the training area to continue. Step into the training area to continue. Defeat all enemies.
Come on, you got this.
I wonder, does it give me weapons? Oh, it does, okay. They never taught me grenades, so I don't get any.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the last tutorial is kind of like meh.
Back to your training, recruit.
It's meh. Yeah, that last part just felt like I was just, let me just spray and pray. What else you got for me?
Good luck, V.
Use the door to exit the simulation. Exit the simulation. Oh, there we go. Back to Jackie.
So? Not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
So this particular mission, let's see.
Hello?
Sorry.
Let's do this.
This mission's called what? Okay, the rescue. Okay,
Elevator.
So we're gonna go
this way.
Right here. Okay, so rescue. Follow Jackie.
Make moves, chica.
You can see it. Sorry. Let me. I'll try to share this.
Your move, V.
Okay, so you can see right here. I'm on the rescue. I'll highlight it for you.
Your move, V.
Right here. Okay, so this line is ride with Jackie.
Make moves,
sorry,
chica.
I came in at ride back with Jackie. So at the very end, I was like, you know what? I think I might want to.
V.
Okay. I might actually want to log all this stuff. So I started writing. I think the rescue is the first mission. I was like, wait a second, I might want to do this. So you can see where I came in at the end. So we're gonna add all this stuff that's popping up to now. So follow Jackie. He's gonna keep like V.
Your move, V.
Okay, follow Jackie. All right, come on, let's
Your
go.
move, V.
Okay. Let me get back to the game. Sorry. Trying to log some stuff for my database, the archive. Enter the elevator with Jackie. Surprised he hasn't said anything. Okay, now that I've entered the elevator, I'm not going to do anything unless it tells me to. Talk to T-Bug.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Calm the hell down, both of you. Almost there.
Yeah, Bug. You focus.
Follow Jackie.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon.
Head to the
Fingers
apartment.
crossed it's not too late. Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Hack the door. Follow Jackie.
No profile.
V.
Like, keep your mouth down. Like, keep your voice down. Keep your mouth shut, your voice down.
Are we fucking late? Is that her?
Body.
Is that our target, V?
Examine the woman's body.
V, check this chica.
Sandra Dorsett's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
V, mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Drop him quiet, V.
Okay, I'm in the next room.
Keep it calm.
Sneak up to the scavenger. Sneak up to the scavenger. Neutralize the scavenger. Neutralize scavenger.
Nice.
Hide from the scavengers.
Myself.
Hide the scavengers. This one's actually optional, huh? Is there a way to get in here without them seeing
On your
me?
toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
These fuck these reapers.
One's getting scrapped for boosters at the clinic. Then there's the corpse.
Oh yeah, V, they're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
That Prima's chrome she's got.
Wait for our chance. Like, is Jackie gonna help with this little endeavor, or? Is Jackie gonna help with this?
V, they can spot you.
Okay, there. That triggers the movement.
Cabrones. Thick as locusts. Let's wait and plan a spree. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey.
See how that one popped up? Wait while staying unnoticed. This one's optional.
Grab the one
Neutralize
closest.
the scavengers. This is also optional. Yeah, it's interesting how many like optional things you have to do here.
Here come. Suerte. All down, limp meat. But probably not the last of them. Move on, move up. I'm behind you, Lee. Baby steps, V. Enemies watching.
You know, I think now a piece of data that I want to say is, so this one, the rescue, I'm going to put a S. T for stealth. So you can stealth this entire mission. Hide from scavenging, optional. Okay. So you could, well, so far we've stealthed it. What a guy over there.
Hide.
Oh, he took out the other guy. T-Bug. Can I get that? Can I get that open? Can I distract? Oh wait, he might move here. There he goes. Just give it some time, I guess.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Okay, hold on a second. Let's go back. Journal. Oh, actually, I'll go here. Load the game. Let's see what auto. Okay, so that's where I go over and I break his neck, right? Okay, I'm gonna go back over here. And again, I won't be like logging all this stuff like I did last time, because I noticed that there were a couple of options like a T-Bug path and then some other stuff. We'll see exactly what it is that we had an option there to do. Alright.
Nice. I couldn't have done that better myself.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Wait for your chance. Pick the prick
Yeah,
off.
he sees me, but he doesn't see Jackie, which is kind of messed up. And then when they walk over here, they're not going to notice Jackie. Okay, this guy walks over, joins this guy. Now this guy, they should see Jackie sitting right there. They would have seen me.
Let's wait and plan a spree. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, grab the one closest. Let's take him. Suerte.
I break his neck. Jackie subdues him.
All down, limp meat. Well, probably not the last of them.
Well, of course it's not the last of them.
Right behind you, V. They can spot you.
Well, they can spot only me. That glass breaking should have noticed. Alright, so use the path marked by T-Bug. Okay, so that was what I missed. Is the path marked by T-Bug? Defeat the scavenger leader. Defeat the scavenger leader. And that is not optional. Okay, so is that guy the scavenger leader?
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
So a very
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
talk to T-Bug. Almost missed that one. Alright, find Sandra Dorset. Alright, before we go in and talk to Sandra Dorset, we do need to pick up... Alright, so we're going to go into our journal, and we're going to look at shards. We don't have any data available right now, and this is something that I'm going to do on this particular run. Again, it's going to extend the overall length of this particular run, but what it'll do is allow me to really take my time. Again, this one's going to be a long one. We're probably going to spend more than 100 hours before we get anywhere near jumping into Dogtown. And I'd say the way that I'm doing it here, how I'm going to be collecting one of everything, I'm going to get one of every piece of clothing that I can, I'm going to be organizing it. I probably won't be doing this on every stream. I might play, on the side. That'll probably be the more enjoyable for all parties involved. Okay, so right now we had nothing in our journal. Sorry, nothing in the shard. Phantom Liberty is something that will come after. The rescue. Find Sandra Dorset. So the rescue over here. I'm gonna actually bring up my database here. And it's going to be hard for you to see it without me doing it. Or maybe even hard to understand what it is that I'm trying to accomplish here. Alright. So let me get this up. Share, transition over here. Okay. So I'll try to keep this down to the bottom, but we can see the rescue down here. Alright, and then up at the very top, I need to have this line. Let me drop this down. Always show. Alright, so I need to view, freeze panels, freeze the top row. Alright, now we can go back over here and go to full screen. Alright, so down here on the rescue, let me put down here. Okay, so we've got the rescue. It is a stealthable particular mission. Over here on the right, the details. I think what I want to do is I'm gonna cut this and insert it on this side, and we're gonna have those involved over here on the far right. So let's go back to the rescue, and the details are find Sandra Dorset. All right, and if I wanted to go even further, I would put the stuff that's in the data underneath that, which is, let me go back to the game. You can see underneath there it says the rescue, find Sandra Dorset, and it says Wakaku Okada's got us a gig. Fixer got an SOS call from one of her clients, Sandra Dorset. All signs point to her having been plucked off the street by scavengers. Motherfuckers are in the biz of carving people up and selling their implants on the black market. Think it's time we paid them a visit. What do you say, chica? So that's something that is like available, you know, for data hoarders like myself. And I should probably say lore hoarders. Lorders. Alright, cool. Alright, so we are gonna try to capture as much of this data as we can. I don't know if I want to read every last. So here's something. Pain editors and mortality rates. So I do have a shards tab, and since I'm picking up a ton of them, I might actually bring it over to the left. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. We're going to bring it all the way back to the front. Just give me a quick second. I'm kind of doing this off screen. Alright, Pelt, Rush. Alright, so we'll put it right here. So this particular shard is titled Pain Editors and Mortality Rates. And then everything that it says. Now this particular shards, like sometimes the shards will be data like this, and sometimes the shards could be communications between characters, but it's something that I can go back and read. Another bit of data that I would probably be really cool for me, and again, this is me, this is not, you know, great viewing material, but being able to log where each of these shards are when I pick them up. Alright, let's check what net, NC Inquirer, NS News, Guide, NS City Execution Time, The Way. I don't know if I have The Way. This is the data stuff that I like. So I'm going to go back to, and again, I'm going to share this one because it's going to take me just a little bit. So I'm going to go back into our database here, and this is Night City Net. So I'm going to tab over. This is going to be NC Net. Most of these I have, but right here, this tab. Alright, so The Way. Okay, so I do have that one. Sometimes they look new to me, but you can see how currently I have 54 different websites that you can go to and explore. Alright, back to the game. Yeah, but I haven't even myself gone to each one of these websites and like really explored all of that, and that's probably a good 2-3 hours, maybe an hour, if I had all access to all of them on the same web. That's one thing that would be nice, is if I could enter here and just type in like a fast pass code or something, or just click here and have all possible websites. Pay your debt, implants, need someone to watch. Yeah, we've been to each one of those before. Alright, let's go back and search for any materials that maybe we left behind. Which I'm pretty sure we did. And whether or not I actually get to keep all this is a completely different thing. I know that T-Bug can hack this, and I think it's something that she'll only hack and make available to us if we start combat. Actually, no, we need to go further back. Whoa. See if there's a little care package left. Yeah, I love how they do this. And it's also very, very cool that each of these little care packages that are left behind are themed based on like the gang member that you are like going after or that you've killed. So this is a scavenger specific care package, if you will. It just looks like it's in a paper bag. But if you kill like a tiger claw, it'll have tiger claw like adornments or a skin or a decal or something on it. I think it'll always have sort of this particular band over it, but each one of them is themed, which I think is a nice touch. Yeah, this is clearly scavs. And like you'll see scavs doing this to bodies throughout Night City, and again, if it was a possibility, if it was something that was made available, like joining gangs, joining a scavenger, and then literally harvesting bodies, they talked about not doing that because then the player would just probably go around and harvest bodies and sell their body parts, and I don't see why that is a problem. I mean, we are going around literally killing innocent people. I mean, Grand Theft Auto style, it's very possible. But they said, oh, we don't want players to go around harvesting bodies for parts and selling them. Like, yeah, I would do that. I know a lot of players would. Some players wouldn't. It might not be something that they want to do in their game, and that is okay. But to give us the choice is expected. Fresh meat. We won't forget, you're a dead man walking, your favorite supplier. If any of your lackeys show up here again, they're in for worse than a split jaw. That's not an empty twat. Try me, motherfuckers. I need to find a way to soundproof this room, and then when family is around, they're not like, what is he doing in there? Oop, I left. I wasn't supposed to leave. Hey, let's see if there's anything out in the hall. You know, you can actually explore some of these. Not all of them are going to have rooms. One of them does, though. turn this collision off. We're going to depth field off. Like some of these actually have rooms in them. And I think, yeah, you can see the room that's modeled right there. It's very brave for CD Projekt Red to allow us to clip like this. Now, I don't know, some engines might not be able to handle this and it would just crash, but it's only rendering what I need to see. Right? We're now rendering the inside of the area that I was just in. But there is a room, was it 1238? Yeah, 1238. So that lady, whenever we exit the elevator down there, and then she comes into our view, she pops out like while we're walking down this way. She pops out of this apartment, but it's a fully modeled. Now they may not go all the way to the back. Yeah, it's like, why would they want to put anything back there? I guess maybe there's a chance the player... Here, let me increase my camera speed, which I wish was much, much faster than it is. But it's a little bit faster. Maybe the player... No, the player wouldn't be able to see it. The player could still poke their head in and see all this. Like, most players aren't going to see near the amount of stuff that's actually here. It's interesting that she's a very cluttered person, or her life is cluttered. And man, is it nice to get uncluttered. I've been uncluttering my house over the last couple of months, and it's been really nice. Saw your Sonic video. Bomo Sonic video. Which Sonic video? Hell, welcome as well. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come in and say hi. The Sonic video. What Sonic video? That's been a hot minute since I've played any Sonic games. But yeah, sorry if I missed you. My apologies, as the chat sometimes doesn't catch up in my view. Well, if I made a Sonic video, I hope you enjoyed it. Please remind me what it was. Like an old video game or review of some kind? Oh, wait. Was that the one where the convention was going on? Whoa. Yeah, because I was over at a comic convention in California, and I think a new Sonic game was coming out, and they had a venue where you could go outside of the main convention center, like in the city, and then you could go there and like hang out with like representatives of Sega as they were like showing off their new games. And I think that's the video. Wow. That's very, very early video posts. Man, that was over 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago, I think. So my very OG videos. Yeah, but yeah, thanks so much for coming by and saying hi. Blast from the past. All right, so you can see inside, and it's very appreciative. Appreciation to CD Projekt Red for giving us the ability to explore their world that they've created. Man, I've just been yapping, and I didn't notice that somebody dropped in talking about videos they've seen on the channel from a long time ago. Very, very long time ago. Alright, I think we've got mostly what we need here. Yeah, I need to make more video content like that versus just the video games. I mean, I've started to do some board game videos. Kind of YouTube shorts. I'd like to do a ton more of those. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and move forward.
me. Flat out doubted we could be that sneaky.
Money, money, money.
It's not my favorite way to roll, but Nova anyway.
Mexico's best kept secret. Mexico? I mean, maybe the next game could be Mexico. Let's go ahead and check here. Fresh meat. We already read that one. Messages, toys. Got a lot of good stuff. Hand from Zetatech uses biosignature, but we ordered a jailbreak. Militech lock-on sites. Wonder where this gonk got it. Arasaka hormone regulator, no biosignature. And some other little curiosities. Optics actuator and cosmic real skin. I think we got all of them. Also, we could take the camera and go explore all that. I'm surprised they didn't animate this cloth from all the original videos. Alright, we know we're in here.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Examine the body. Alright, again, we're gonna add stuff to our database here.
I got a stomach of steel, but this... I wasn't made for this shit, you know. Chop shops. What they do to people. Fucking scav psychos. No more jobs like this. Te lo juro por mi madre.
Let's see. Neutralize. Pretty sure I put in find Sandra Dorset. Use the path, scavenger, follow Jackie, hack the door, go to the next room, neutralize, use the path. I guess I might have missed one. Examine the body.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
She's in a tub of ice, crammed in with another. Fuck. Like slabs of meat.
Keep it together, V. If she survives, she won't remember a thing. Tiny scar on the subconscious, that's all.
Heard people who live through shit like this get panic attacks. Without ever knowing why. You'll be sipping a glass of ice-cold water and suddenly your hand's shaking.
V, jack into her biomon. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in. Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neuroport. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Is that even safe? Can't we just get her out of here?
We found her still breathing. Can't lose her. We need that biomon working, checking for hemorrhages, whatever. Find that shard and yank it.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Ay, pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Damn, platinum membership.
Jack, look
Still
sharp.
gotta
Not
pay.
done yet.
Well, I mean,
Don't
I guess
know
that's
who's out
some
there.
insurance companies. Most
Locked and
insurance
ready, V.
companies.
Do your
All
thing.
insurance companies. Deductibles.
Oh, fuck!
She's flatlining.
V, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo! Fuck, this is bad!
Catch, chica!
I think... Holy shit, it worked!
Fuera, chica. Get her outside. Scav rats abandoning ship. Must have seen trauma. Decided to cut their losses.
Oh, I thought Jackie left. It's like, did he walk out the door?
Fuera, get her out.
All right, sorry.
Terrace.
Carry Sandra to the terrace. Carry Sandra to the terrace.
V, get it together.
Okay. Wait for trauma team.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground.
Place Sandra on the stretcher. Alright, before they get pissed off, place Sandra on the stretcher.
Place the patient on the stretcher.
Stretcher, what if I don't? Or I'm just gonna do it. Trauma team gonna kick my ass.
5 steps back. Now.
Wait for trauma team to help Sandra.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
Talk to Jackie. I think I might have gotten ahead of myself on this. Give me a quick second here, just editing the database. Talk to B, find Senator Dorset. Talk to Jackie is where we're at.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Probably follow
Good work.
Jackie
Shit
into
show's
the
over.
elevator.
Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
Call Wakako.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well?
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm driving.
Now, after get into the passenger seat, it should say ride back with Jackie. But I only had ride back with Jackie and then go to bed, so there might be a good chunk of stuff in between there that I need to log. Because there's like an ambush as well.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. Man, I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right. Is it just me, or... Oh, fucking knew it. Van on our ass, tailing us. Chingado. I don't like this, V. Not one tiny bit. Scabs!
Okay. I can't pause, so I'm just gonna let him kill me so I can break this down.
Keep her steady!
Scavengers.
Hold tight, V!
Holy fuck!
I wrote it down. Let's see if we can still kill him.
Ah!
Got you, assholes! V! Aim for the driver!
I am.
Chingado!
Wait a second. What difficulty am I on here? I remember that being super hard.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Damn. They're pulling out all the stops.
Watson's on lockdown until further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am! Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? 'Cause only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your... girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. And she's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
So you can be nice when you feel like it.
When am I not nice?
Always.
I'm always never not nice.
I'm always never not.
Out of the car, now! Come on! Ain't got all day! Joder. Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Get the here! Fucking shoot!
Doesn't look like your average bust.
They ain't your average badges. That's Max TAC. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming. Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Nice Jackie.
Sweet dreams, then.
Exit the car.
Shh. Gonna be long?
Yeah.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Let him borrow my car, and then he told me to get the fuck out. Go home.
New episodes every Wednesday at 10. Only on WNX.
Oh, sorry, gotta push the button.
Bug?
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zipping you her deets.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants.
Karina Lee. I wish you could watch those episodes on demand. All right, we are gonna do. Let's see. I think we're gonna do technical ability this time. Vehicle health. Instant recharge of health items and grenades after neutralizing. Yeah, we'll go that way.
How's treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought-after implant on the market today, Arasaka Corp's Relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is Relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality? Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip. This person, they'll never leave your side. A companion forever with you in your own consciousness. Just a...
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery. It is an unnatural likeness, a golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the
Why does it feel like the...
They can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm, speaking with the voice of
Feels like the entire elevator was moving. I think it might be the character, like, breathing, but it's kind of disorienting.
Oh, stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Gonna have a word with this super. Oh yeah.
The other elevator's working. You gonna call the super, or? Just gonna kind of look around here. Just looking around. Just looking around. That's all I'm doing. Just looking around, looking around. I look around, look around. Muck that up. At some point I'll get, I think it's around here, where I'll get a dish of food for cats and be able to feed the cat. Alright, home sweet home. Go home. Check your weapons stash. Optional. Weapons stash. Optional. Alright, we'll keep one of these shotguns, we'll put the other one away, we'll keep that one pistol. You know, actually we'll go ahead and stow it. And we'll keep that one. Alright, we'll keep each of these. We've got all of this. We'll just keep wearing what I'm wearing. And I don't think attachments or mods have weight to it. Everything else should be good to go. Alright, we want to do blunt weapons. So we'll mess with that later. Alright, so go to bed, that's the thing, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna role play here a little bit. Go to character, nope. Go to inventory. Go ahead and unequip, unequip, unequip. Even though she still has her pants on, which I don't understand why they do that. First we'll use the bathroom. Silent tinkle. And flush. Shower. Little bit of role play. You know what I want to do is make a be right back screen that I can nest with this screen. Kind of put it on the left or right, or have an overlay that says be right back. Yeah, I think I want to do that. That way I can stay in game but still tell people that I'll be right back. Alright, use the towel, grab it off the rail, shake, 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 dry, 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 dry. Alright, good. Put that back. Look in the mirrors. What would I change about my face? Anything? Maybe the scars and the eye color? Alright, let's... The teeth at least white. Stay back. I think the scars... Just a couple of them, not a ton of it. A little bit to give me character. And then the eye color. Select here. Oh, maybe the... Oh, no, there it is. About this one right here. Yeah, that one's not bad, actually. What's this one look like? No. Like that one. What about this one? I think that's a pretty good one right there. Stay back tattoo. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's the only change. Just a subtle scarring, I think is fine. We'll go back and look at some other scars. Not sure where the scarring is here. Oh, piercings. No, don't want that. Too much of that. Alright, facial scars. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Off. Yeah, I think that's good. Piercing, makeup, cheek, nails, body scars. There's not much there, is there? I don't even know what that strip is for. Alright, that's fine. Confirm. X button. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Showered. We'll say we brushed our teeth. Let's go ahead and sit down and check our emails. Let's take a drink. Be nice if I could serve myself, sit down and chill. Alright, net I think is where I'll come back. And I wish that there were more net specific, like maybe cycle through these. But at my own home network, it'd be nice to go through each of these. Lottery, penis allergen, been attacked, auto fixer, El Capitan, yeah, I'm familiar with that. Nothing new there. Sit down and watch. Just gonna take that, take that, take that. Change to my favorite radio station.
Keep screen.
Body heat. I actually like one of the apartments, I believe it's in Japantown, where the TV stays on when you get up. But I think that might be like if a person's not watching the TV, it just smart TV and it turns itself off to save energy.
For the third consecutive year, Militech has been touted as Night City's best corporation to work for.
And plus, I'm surprised because they have a stand-up option and a turn-off option. So I don't know why you can't leave the TV on and stand up, because I think before it was stand up, turn off was together, but now it gives you the option to stand, but it still turns itself off. Alright, I think we're done. We've kind of done our role playing. We'll go ahead and hit the shack. Well, we can look outside real quick. Alright, there we are. I think that might do it for the stream. Well, how long did we go for? 3 hours. That's actually not too bad. I know that I certainly extended the length of the stream because I was kind of meandering quite a bit. What is this, the gig? What is the next one? The Ripper Dock. I think I have this one, but we're going to go ahead and save there. And I'll probably come back later today and play more because I can't get enough of Cyberpunk 2077. I'll be playing it. This is the road to Orion, and I'm going to say Orion's probably 2030, so we've got about 4.5 years of playing Cyberpunk 2077, and there will not be a month that I don't play it, or a week that I don't play Cyberpunk 2077. Nay, ne'er say wells. Anyway, like, I'll probably play this as much as I possibly can. And now that it's on Nintendo Switch 2, I can pretty much take it and play it anywhere. So, all right, thank you so much. I appreciate those that dropped in. Eldon, as always, my friend, I hope you sleep well. BMO hater? Trying to see if I can see some more information on I don't know if I actually want to say that, if that's private information, but anyway, this looks like BMO hater. Appreciate you stopping in. The Sonic video was a long time ago. I do appreciate you taking some of your time. I say this to everyone, almost all of my streams. Your time is the most valuable resource you have. It is limited. You do not get it back. You cannot buy more time. Your time is finite. So spending some of that time here with me, hanging out, lurking, just stopping in and waving, saying hi, and then going on about your day, that's awesome. So I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys very, very soon. And thank you so much. Hope you're playing Cyberpunk 2077, because I sure am. Oh, and if you haven't submitted your photo mode contest, I hope you already have, because today's the deadline at midnight, so whatever time in Poland. So it might be Central European Standard Time, midnight. So I submitted mine on the 6th of August, so it's already there. And you can actually see what I submitted because it's the thumbnail for this video. All right, I'll get music started by Vicariously, and they will send us off like they always do. This will be Celestial Journey. Celestial Jealousy, and this is by Vicariously. I'll get the sound up, and we'll call it a good stream. Again, thank you so much.
My thoughts, my minds are broken. Pay the piper with your worthless token. There's a thought in the abyss where life and death come to kiss, and the moon is mistress, is so unaware. There's a moment in the abyss where life and death sit to reminisce, and the stars cry out, it's just not fair.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Muffin drops in at the very end. I'll be back later, so stick around if you want to see some more streaming, because I'm going to stream here in an hour or two anyway. Thanks for stopping by, Muffin. Always good to see you. Bye.
masquerading blissful illusion. My thoughts, my heart are broken.